Spry's been good enough to join us. Todd, we're in a room full of TVs, there's a droning noise, there's lots of cords everywhere. Can you give us an idea as to what room we are in here and what role it plays on the race course and on race days?
Sure, Richard. We're in the, it's called the MCR, our main control room. So this room controls our massive big screen, which you can see in-field. It's the largest screen in the Southern Hemisphere, which is 11 by 40 metres. So it's all controlled and produced from this room here. The humming noise in the background is all our servers. All our servers are connecting all the networks right across the course. So it's not just these screens. We've also have our IT system that's running through this room here. And we also have 690 televisions on course that are all centrally controlled by an IPTV system.
Because you walk in here and it's all brand new. I can only imagine it's the state-of-the-art, latest equipment to bring the racing to on-course patrons and everything else that goes with it.
Yeah, what we wanted to do was create that unique experience for the on-course patrons. We just didn't want to give them what they could get when they're sitting in their lounge rooms at home. So with our system here, we've got the ability to be able to manipulate all the content, produce our own show, and then bring it together with all the racing information that's coming through the OB van, which TVN send out to the viewers, and we develop an experience that's unique for people on course.
The pride and joy is the big screen out the front. It's magnificent, it's huge, and it seems incredible that from a mouse in here virtually, you can control what happens on that monster screen for the on-course patrons.
Yeah, it's probably a bit more than just a mouse controlling the entire screen. It's we've got a number of key staff here in the background. You might be able to see Chris, he's our producer. So he's working throughout the week with all our departments, understanding exactly what we're going to put onto that big screen. Then we have a director who's calling the shots on the day, who's also speaking to the director in the OB van. So we're making sure that we're mixing live vision together with all the content, the videos, our sponsor television commercials and our partner commercials that you see on the big screen. And the third person is our show controller who switches between the different screen layouts. From
the big screen to the smaller screens, again you say 690 different TVs around the race course for patrons and everyone that's here. And you can keep a track of all of those screens and control them the way you want to.
That's correct. Every single screen, we know where it is. It's got a unique number allocated to it, and we're able to program that screen so we can display whatever message or whatever channel we wish to that particular television.
Ring all the time to try and get the same shot, or try and compete with each other to have different angles, and even competing in amongst photographers from the same publication. But like you said, online's a big one now. We have a lot of people visiting at the moment interstate, sending out images, sending out updates and whatnot that are just instantaneous. So it's really important now, and I think the pressure's on more than it's ever been, because we have got so many different mediums. It's all about speed. It's obviously about the quality, but it's about getting that stuff out there really quickly.
On a big day, on a big carnival Group 1 day, how many media and photographers, and put them in the same bracket, would you expect to have maybe in this room or on course?
On course is a lot broader, because the people in this room are the people that are under pressure to file their stories and their images straight away. But if you take, for example, David Jones Australian Derby Day, which was on recently, we had up to 200 media on course, photographers and journalists coming from, like you said, interstate, locally and also internationally. On top of that, we have a lot of broadcast media. So we had 3 different radio stations broadcasting various parts of the day from here. Have obviously yourselves, TVN, that are doing all the live pictures and broadcasts, as well as Channel 7, who are our commercial partner. And then on top of that again, we have news crews. So the news crews are a big one as well, as they come in, film bits and pieces of the race day, the colour, the fashion, the social, bits of the racing, package it up together, have to run back, literally not run, but send back their footage to the various networks, and then it's out on the 6 o'clock news. So when you have a Black Caviar race at 5:10, the pressure's on for them to get those pictures back in time to air and everyone can see it in their lounge rooms.
So there you have